Hi, N00bz Girl Gents here with a gameplay commentary over some Halo 4 Infinity Slayer on Shaven Haven. Well, it's Haven, but we've taken to calling it Shaven Haven because it makes me laugh. And not many things about this game does. This gameplay is one of my best games, and by that I don't just mean I top scored, I mean that I got heaps of assists and actually enjoyed it for once. I've had a lot of trouble with Halo 4 multiplayer. I had hoped that I'd love it like I had 2 and 3 and be content to play it for just hours. However, with the loadout system and all the gimmicky shit, like Ordnance, it seems to have more in common with Reach than the original trilogy, and that's bad for me because I hate Reach with a passion. When Halo 4 released, I spent a lot of time in Slayer Pro. I really enjoyed that. I loved the limited loadouts. There was no minimap, and there was a real necessity to play smart to get that win. I think it's why so many of us enjoyed the MLG playlist way back on Halo 3. Don't get me wrong, now I love that my Spartan can sprint, but honestly I think that armor abilities would have suited me better if they'd been on the map to fight for and scarce. And while I can understand rewarding good play with ordnance drops, sometimes I get that I think they're just stupid, and often they don't justify the amount of effort that it took to earn them. So I hate Halo 4 now. Matchmaking. Anyway, I actually loathe it. When SWAT started, Slayer Pro dried up and was consequently removed, and that makes sense if no one's playing it, take it away. But from a more personal perspective, the thing that makes Slayer or Slayer Pro worthwhile to me is that aspect of a team dynamic, mostly communication and capitalising on team fire, like everybody calling it out and shooting that guy, because it takes a lot to bring someone down, and it feels good when it's working as a team, everything gels and you're getting those kills. In this gameplay, my bestie Delts and I landed in a great lobby. The blokes we were with were in their own party, but we all seemed to work together, patrolling an area and supporting the play. We each came out with a heap of assists, and as well as that, we shared ordnance, so if I got stuff that I didn't want, I let Delts have it, and vice versa. The one guy, as you'll see, used his magic green shit to rejuvenate us after we'd all taken a lot of fire. We moved together fluidly into both levels of the map and actually covered each other well, which meant I played my best game and stayed up and enjoyed it. This game, that kind of camaraderie has been very lacking in every other Halo 4 game I've played. Oh my god, I listed Galo. The fanboys would hate that. With SWAT, which I play a bit of, there's no real teamwork except for setting up a spawn trap, and that is boring. And my connection lets me down. My ping is huge. It's depressing. And in regular Slayer, it can come down to connection, and that can really disadvantage some people. Me, of course, but other people as well. And it can also come down to who can choose the best armor ability and work it for that map. So my beef with Halo 4, and actually with the other big title out now, Black Ops 2, is that catering to noobs seems to be the thing they're going for at the expense of skill. I sometimes think that GDs intentionally find the lowest common denominator of skill required and assume that that's the kind of person who will buy their product. Then they seem to style their multiplayer experience around making that type of player feel as powerful as possible. And there's merit to that. Our games are still outselling records, and millions of people are getting online to play both Halo and COD, so you can't fault the formula. It is actually working for them. But for me, I can't help but be disappointed at that. I love Halo. I love COD, but I loved Halo first. Halo 3 multiplayer beta is where I started, then I went to Halo 2, and Halo 3 I played all night, every night, for years I think. And I really want to play this all night, but I just can't. The loadouts and some of the spawns are worse than COD free-for-all, and it can't make up for the beauty of the maps that 343 have created. And don't get me wrong, they are beautiful maps. I can't think of any universe where Promethean vision is a good idea. It's cheap, and it's horrible, and it's absolutely unavoidable. Unlike COD, you can't choose your loadout to counteract the shit that the other team's going to bring at you. That is just such an advantage. And it's cheap and nasty. And if you've ever played with me, I rage at that shit. I don't like cheap players. I'm always going to prefer a game stripped of gimmickry, with an emphasis on teamwork and with strategy. That's what multiplayer gaming is all about to me. It's not about seeing how many kills I can get, it's about doing well with my team. When I play shooters, even though I'm not the strongest player, I absolutely value smarts and skillful gunplay, and it doesn't seem to me that game developers do anymore. So what I want to know from you guys in your comments is, have you had issues with Halo 4? Either multiplayer or campaign. I can't fault campaign. And then I want you to click over and visit my friend Afro. He uploads from PC and Xbox and he's a sweetheart. Thanks for your time, thanks for watching, and I'll catch yous.